Scott.
Yep.
Double duty in the band.
Yes, we're not roadies. We're actually in the band, and
Most people don't think so.
The other people that are in the band couldn't make it down to help us load.
Dude, a Leslie Fuzzwah.
A Leslie Fuzzwah. It's gonna be mine and only mine. It's gonna be called the fucking eight tiers. It's gonna be called the 8 tiers pedal.
Leslie Fuzzwah sounds like my future fiance's name.
I know. You know, Leslie Fuzzwah? Leslie Fuzzwah Smith?
She kept her last name, but I think
We hyphenated. She wears the pants in the relationship, really.
So I was off in the Army, and Scott came to visit me in Washington State where I was stationed, and there's a place there that we could jam and record it and then listen back to what you recorded. Scott said after we jammed, like, dude, we should start a band when you get out. We'll call it Riff Cannon Rockumentary.
I personally have never clicked with any musicians as well as I click with these three guys. I wouldn't trade any one of them for anyone else, period, just because of the way that we mesh as musicians, like, and that makes it that much more enjoyable.
I think that the four of us that finally got together and played with each other, we click really well. So like making the music and like going out and playing the shows and trying to get as many people around here and wherever else we play to like get into it. It's an awesome feeling.
It's almost like you see that point where, you know, I mean, there's obviously that, like, that tension between people, like, in the audience, like, is it okay to get into this band?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Then you almost see that point where they're like, yeah, it's cool. Release from the Army kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. So the three of us were like, well, let's just fucking start playing some shows, you know, and just kind of do it as a power trio for a little bit, with always keeping in mind that there is a spot. You know, we kind of wrote all the songs with room for them, with the other guitar player, you know.
Last time we played New York and Philadelphia, we had to drive from New York straight back to Massachusetts as soon as the show was over.
Basically, drop you guys off at the job
site.
site.
Go to work, and you know, we got back at 5 o'clock. We had to be at work.
Chris are kind of in a different boat as far as the job thing goes. You know, we're both engineers. We kind of live more of the musician lifestyle as far as like it's a sporadic schedule.
How we get
it's never normal.
Yeah.
How are we gonna make rent? Like, you know, how's it gonna happen? And then, you know, I have the studio and things like that. So, you know, whereas as far as like, it's not as inconvenient for me personally to play shows because my schedule goes from late until late.
Yeah.
Whereas like these guys have like real person jobs.
But
Like-
when we get paid, we cash out checks and make it rain a lot. And also, on today's Friday, Joe called me up at 2 o'clock and said, hey, I just want to let you know that it's 2 o'clock and we're out.
Music kind of sucks right now, and to have like a band like Riff Cannon in like Boston of all places and like fucking rocking hard.
How's it going?